You all level up to 17. You get extra crit damage when you crit.
Yep.
And you also your rage damage goes up as well when you when you're raging.
Hey Baradun, what are you doing?
Just doing my secret spell.
Yeah, cool. Spell thief.
And especially as a life cleric, you get a feature called Supreme Healing. You no longer need to roll for your healing spells, they just max.
All right, family. It's time to see how many friends we truly have.
Maybe you can warn them of impending danger or recruit them for the upcoming fight.
Right on the magic temple wagon.
Zybilna?
Zybilna's a good one. So the Palace of Heart's Desire, essentially.
While we're down that way, we could swing past King Lord Sir Conrao, and he's got a fair army of fey creatures cranking now.
My brother?
Yeah, go up, whip up north as well.
Scotland, yeah.
Yeah, true.
I mean, is it cheating going to all of the giants? Going to any of the giants?
You can start making your way around. I've got each of these on a list of
Man, this Magic
possible
Skull
allies.
Dust is like the eagles from Lord of the Rings.
Oh, really? Yeah.
It was my opportunity to be like, hey, you're about to potentially go into you are going to go into the final battle of this entire campaign, and some of you very likely might not make it through.
Oh.
This is the last moment for us to get a montage of the people you've seen along the way.
First encounter that frog guy.
That's what I'm saying. King Lord Sir
King Lord Sir Conrad, the giant frog.
Holy shit! Okay, cool.
And he's been leveling up since we've been away. He's
What?
I mean, can we get these people to help us?
Yeah, that's
I'm not going to tell you the details of it, but because you don't know in game. But what you do know in game is it's good to have allies, and it's bad to not have allies.
Each one.
Yeah.
Let's go with
There
another
is a mecanic in this final coming fight. There is a mechanic based on how many allies and friends you've
Holy shit, this is literally going to be the Avengers in-game, CG that is required for this.
I like the idea going to your brother, to go into the 5 families. Well, 4 families is probably a good idea as well. And
do we have a limit to how many places we can go?
The limit is time, so that's why she's saying prioritize.
Yeah.
Like you're like an hour before it all happens.
Well, first
so you go to the ones that are most important,
one.
and then we're going to do some rolls and checks and things, and then based on that, we'll see if you can get time for another one.
Brother,
likewise.
in the Dead Frost.
Well, I mean, how good is he?
He was pretty good monk.
He's very strong monk, yeah.
Oh, was he? I can't remember.
It was by blind luck that I shouldn't have won that fight.
Yeah, right.
He has been leveling up in monk since then, but there's also the other people of Scotland, and it's not always just about recruit most powerful allies. It might be about story purposes, like who do you want to warn that you're about to destroy the world? Because like a Dark Lord coming through here, it's not localized to Gerdon. The world
I think we prioritize. Yeah, we go Zybilna because it's nearby in the grand scheme of things. The 5 families, and then your brother.
I want to bring Balin.
And Balin.
I want to bring Balin.
He walks through Gerdon.
He can just turn up as part of his route.
Do we want to? The giants are pretty fucking powerful and cool.
Surely they're going to they're very aware of all this. They're going to
we've seen the Storm Giants most recently as well.
Cool.
I'll say the Storm Giants are already aware of all of this is going down, and they are all already accounted for in the the Order, for instance. The Order, the Storm Giants, they're already accounted for. The Fire Giants would not be. You would need to warn them or recruit them. Countess Vazagri, if you wanted her help, you'd need to recruit her. If you want to roll an intelligence check, I can tell you of anyone that you may have forgotten.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Give me an intelligence check, see if you can think of anybody else that may be of use to you.
16 plus.
I'm not going to help us today.
16 plus 5.
15 minus 1.
8 plus 0.
16
9
plus 5, so 21.
Baradun, you race through your mind of thinking who could be useful. You think of the Rangers Guild, the Druids, Vanessa, and Alfie. That would all be accounted for in one, essentially, in the Rangers Guild. You think of Scotland with Roger, Sharon, Aaron, and Grin, who would also be
Grin
up there as well.
Oh, fucking Grin!
Yeah.
Hamish's character.
You think of going to Iwilin, where you've got Conrau, the frogs, the bullywugs, all of the things that Conrau's leading, but also Hunkith, the unicorn. That is that you've met.
Is that also packaged with
that would be
Zybilna?
just Iwilin, because they're in a different. Iwilin's the size of a continent, and they're in a different thing. Palace of Heart's Desire would be Zybilna, Kettlesteam, and the Jabberwock.
Cancun.
Yeah, the Jabberwock, Zybilna, and Kettlesteam if you go to the Palace of Heart's Desire. You think of Tule, which would be the Blade Songs, Clem, Anna, and the Elven University. You think of the 5 families, excluding the Silwins, the Sandanas, the Eldrins, the Phantasmos, and the Ladderkeeps. What did you get? 21? I'll say also there, you remember as well that while being in the Thillivan Islands, you could, if you had the money for it, go to a very expensive fishlish place that granted Hero's Feast if you partook in the expensive fish.
What is Hero's Feast doing in it?
Hero's Feast is a high-level spell that gives you extra max hit points. It gives you immunity to being charmed. It gives you advantage on all wisdom saves. Immunity to poison.
Oh, that could be really good. It's 4 fishlishes.
It's a spell that is designed to be expensive to cast, but you do it in preparation for a massive fight like this.
Sorry, continue.
So the 4 families. You think of the Kuznesh, which is the Kuznesh fire giants, and I would tie in Baroness Vazagri as part of that as well.
Dirk.
Is dead.
Dirk is dead.
Remember the whole locket thing? You made him kill himself?
Remember how you killed him?
Did we see the ghost of him?
Yeah, you didn't see the ghost. You killed the ghost. You killed him twice.
We kind of killed him twice.
I know who we should go and get first.
Yeah.
Who? Dirk.
Oh.
You remember Dirk?
Yeah. Do you remember Dirk?
Yes.
Bodger.
I don't know that you do.
Yes, I do. I tried to help him.
In your memory, what happened to Dirk?
I was like, hey, I know things are difficult. This locket.
You remember the locket thing, right?
Remember the locket thing?
Do you remember his reaction to the locket thing?
Yeah, he was super grateful because I was trying to help him. I was his
Do you
only
remember
friend.
where we found him?
What? No.
I'll give you a hint. There was a tree.
Yeah.
Big old rope.
There was some rope.
Yeah, he was sweet.
I'll give you one more clue.
Oh, is
His feet were a fair few feet off the ground.
it ringing any bells?
You pushed him towards something. And then a few weeks later, we fought his ghost.
You remember?
Yeah,
you
he's-
remember?
yeah.
Is he coming
Is
back?
he dead?
Yes.
Yes.
Primarily because of you.
I'd say completely.
Completely
Yeah.
because of you.
Yeah.
I'll also, I think 21's enough. I will also warn you that you have made some enemies in some of these places too.
That doesn't sound like us. That doesn't sound like us.
No, we don't make enemies.
Nah.
So
Oh yeah, Pearl.
for instance,
We'll go get Pearl.
the most obvious one is if you choose the 5 families, you will also potentially encounter the Silwins when you get there, because they are the enemies.
Yeah.
So in each of these places, you could choose to go to them, get some sort of benefits, get some
Yeah.
sort of allies if you roll well and things, and then also potentially encounter bad guys if you roll poorly.
This ball is entirely in your court.
Well, let's go to Zybilna. Let's go to Palace of Heart's Desire first.
Okay, so you're agreed. You're going to the Palace of Heart's
do it.
Whatever he
Heart's Desire.
And we can tell Zybilna not to fucking monkey paw us once.
You jump on board the magic temple wagon. As you all pile in the back of this magic temple wagon, she gets on the front and she has to hold the reins like this, and the reins, and she starts to trundle off down the streets of Gurdon, and she says, I do have to warn you though, the magic inherent to my magic temple wagon's a little unorthodox. It can be a bit disconcerting to some. You see, it doesn't simply disappear us from here and end up there. We have to go on a bit of a weird journey, and even I never know quite what to expect. One moment you're cruising down the promenade, you're tense and not feeling good. The next thing you know, you're seeing some octopus-looking monster in the neighborhood. We might have to surf on a sound wave or swim through the stars, take a left at your intestine, take a second right.
Wait, whoa. What?
It shrinks you down, goes in the stars and past your intestine. Like sometimes we're inside.
I don't feel safe on this
people's-
vehicle.
I
at all.
do. I do.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
You're just swimming through the stars. You take a left at your intestine, take your second right past Blasterus. All on the magic tempo wagon, and then
What a strange thing to say.
What a strange thing to say indeed.
I'm just kind of taking it in my stride.
But
Miss
you-
Frizzle
Yeah,
never
checks out.
endangers her students.
Never.
We're not students.
And does so yeah, woo, ejector seat. You shrink down, you grow, you're in space, you're inside of a human body, and then before you know it, you're pulling up on the lawn of Zybilna's Palace of Heart's Desire.
And also, for copyright reasons, her name is pronounced Frizzell.
Frizzell, Miss Frizzell, yeah.
Frizzell.
It's spelled with an E and an L, E-E-L, not L-E.
Yeah.
Walking out of the palace towards you, confused with a trowel in hand, a beautiful elven to an elf woman, arch-fae, long hair, little crow's foot tattoo on the face. Behind her, a Kenku with seemingly upgraded in power since the last you saw her, if you ever saw her at all.
Nice to meet you.
The invisibility drops on
Zybilna, and nice to meet you, sorry, I'm Baron.
Zybilna says, "Oh, this is a welcome surprise."
Have you not seen the purple glow on the horizon?
That's you guys.
I
I thought that you might have something to do with that.
That's us.
Sorry to interrupt. Just want to take a quick moment just to remind you guys that we have our very own website called Viva Plus. I'm sure you've heard of it, but it is literally the best possible way you can support us. Over on Viva Plus, you get all sorts of extra content. You probably know this, but we are gonna harp on about it for the rest of time. Links are in the description. Viva Plus.
I felt a little surge recently, as if my sister had been passed.
Yes,
is that...
we killed Enderlin.
I see.
We've literally, oh my god, the amount of times we accidentally nearly killed you.
All right, that's what I kept feeling. I kept feeling my ears were burning, and I was like, I feel like mortal danger is impending. Like
Which reminds me, Shing was the plan.
No,
right?
that's we fixed that.
What can I do for you?
Oh god, what's the name? Lekathek is an hour away from coming through in the model to the model realm in Gordon, and the Order of the Weave are holding him back, and we're about to go back and fight him. We need all the help we can get. I know we still have a wish from you, but any other help you can give would be much appreciated.
I see. All right, so how this is going to work is, this is going to be a straight D20 roll, nothing added to it. The worse rolls are the worse outcomes. Whether she is in a position to help you or not, if you roll poorly enough, there's actually detriment to you guys for this upcoming fight. So 18. 18 is good.
Thank God.
All right, 18 is, it's not the best outcome that you could possibly have gotten, but an 18 is in the second best outcome. She is going to not only come with you, but she's going to bring the Jabberwock and Kettle Steam as well. For sake of the magic temple wagon, it stretches to accommodate. It's got an extra like dragon compartment for the Jabberwock to climb inside of.
Oh my god, I love this. We're just recruiting allies onto the magic temple wagon. We're just like flying through.
She's going to come with you. You also avoided the potential downside, which is the enemy that was associated with the Palace of Heart's Desire was going to be the Witchlight Carnival, who basically see their downfall as having been associated with the Hourglass Coven, and see all of their carnival kind of going to shit lately, is to do with the fact that that Zybilna escaped from the Hourglass Coven and they were coming to attack her. But you managed to get on the temple wagon and avoid all of that, as you see the grass around you, the grass on her front lawn, the heavily manicured Palace of Heart's Desire lawn, it starts to wilt a little, and then some of the blackened parts of the grass start to sort of move on their own as if like teeny little tendrils and tentacles. And you see the influence of Lekathek coming through.
Hey, Zybilna. You son of a bitch. Greg, how long's it been?
I haven't seen you in years. Well, probably a couple of weeks, to be honest.
I'm putting together a team.
You son of a bitch. I'm in. I'm so bored of gardening.
Yeah.
Like, that's all we ever see me doing.
I'm putting together a team.
Yeah, well, I'm in already.
You get back onto the temple wagon, and I'm going to roll to see how much time you've got left. Where is it? You have enough time for one more? At least one more? You've got enough time for at least one more. Who do you go to next?
No, maybe not.
Isaac, the captain of this.
He's very inspiring.
So we've only just done that one.
We've just done
one.
He's saying we're time for at least one more. We can keep going.
I cast aid on us, by the way.
Okay.
We could probably, great.
I'd kind of thematically like to get my brother.
Okay, let's whiff off to the.
So what's up?
Scotland
what's up
is
there?
next.
Scotland, yeah.
You disappear into a desert, and then over a mountain range, and then you're in an ice glacier, and then before you know it, you're outside the Hebrides, the Hebrides, which is the outer walls of Scotland. You are finding yourself specifically in the Glassblow district, which is where Aaron lives and works. and stepping up to his glassblowing shop, you see you can hear him tinkering away inside. The more observant among you are noticing that the ice around here has like a translucency to it, like it's flash frozen something, and there's there's something that's kind of moving beneath the ice.
Yeah.
Walk into the
We're just walking in. Podger's just like, hey, this is mine.
This is always
Just so you know,
Just in case-
this
just
is
in case
mine, and I'm about to save the world. Get fucked.
Podger, you really just...
He's just blowing glass like, what?
Yeah. Whose dad's gonna be proud of me?
Comedy retract.
Very comedy retract. Hey, bro.
Podge, you're back. Oh
Hey.
goodness, wait one moment. And he takes this out and. How are you? How are we feeling?
Yeah,
you good?
hey.
Give him a hug.
Hey.
How are you? You feeling good? It's,
Good. It's
strange
good.
things been happening lately. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That. So good, I guess.
Yeah.
You might have noticed the things under the ice and...
Yeah. You know anything about that?
So basically, the world's about to come to an end.
Okay. This
And-
sucks. Give me I think mother and father should be here for this. They are visiting,
yeah.
coincidentally.
Perfect timing.
Perfectly timed. They are visiting at the moment. Let me go and grab them.
Chances of that. That's crazy.
And also, there's a dragonborn here.
There's also so I've got a customer. Sorry, I'll be with you in one moment. He says to a dragonborn that's standing in the corner. No problem. He turns around.
Hey, is that... Hey!
Oh my God! Grin comes out.
I run over
before
and get kisses from Grin.
Kisses from Grin.
Hey, Grin.
He gives you all kisses.
I feel like you probably know something about this, right? Do I need to explain all this? I feel like the world's been...
Very quick
No,
nod.
it's-
Well,
What other patrons do we have here, by the way? Are there
the-
patrons in the shop?
Before we jump into it too much, we'll see how this interaction goes, whether it works out in your favor or not. 9 is on the below average side. It's pretty bad, which means that there's pretty bad things. You see that basically
Takes
you get
the hammer back.
basically you'll get outcomes based on whether or not they're helping based on the rolls and such. I'm not going to go into the mechanics of how they're going to interact with the fight. They're not going to be like on the battlefield actually taking part, because that's going to be absolute chaos. It's going to be abstracted as to like them helping out in the greater world and the city and things. So with a 9, basically nobody's going to come with you for the fight. Nobody's going to be in good on like on the front lines sort of thing, but they are going to be aware of this. They're going to start spreading word around Scotland and such. With a 9, unfortunately, you are going to encounter some of the enemy of this area, which is that Grin starts to, gives you loves and kisses, and then he goes, I'm still working for Oriel, by the way. She's not too bothered about the upcoming problems, and she might not be too happy with me helping out to avoid the upcoming dangers. So she's just going to be an obstacle to Grin, how much Grin can help out. So you're still, like a 9 wasn't terrible, but you were just below average on it. So how does the rest of that interaction go?
Well, it's like, hey, look, I explained further that about the world's kind of in peril, and as much as I explain all that, and
we've
then,
got north problems.
look, at the end of the day, look, this could be the destruction of the world. And
That sounds horrible, Bodge.
Yeah.
Your mother says.
Oh yeah, well,
Father
yeah.
says.
And I just
Oh
wanted-
no, this is terrible.
I just wanted to
Can you
say-
just not do it? Can you go? Can you stay here?
Well, I could.
You should do that. Let these guys handle it.
Yeah. Oh,
Isn't
okay.
he the high sorcerer?
Okay.
She was very persuasive, apparently.
This has gone very badly.
We shouldn't have come
We've
here.
actually lost a pretty important part of the team.
Yeah. F that, guys.
All right, see
Stay
ya.
here. All right.
See you, Bodger.
Well,
Thanks for
it's
nothing.
been nice seeing you guys again.
Okay, see ya.
Goodbye.
Bye. Let me get back on the...
And then we get Grin for next week. We get Hamish to come in for next week, and Grin actually does go with you. We just swap Bodger out for Grin in the final fight.
But yeah, I just want to see if, like, you're a pretty good monk. Did you want to help?
Hey.
Persuasion check with your fucking hero token. Someone hero.
Oh, you could
hero
hero
token that
hero
roll.
token it.
Hero token that roll.
Yeah.
Could hero token it.
Oh, I can't.
And then you run down with-
we're running out of
I'll
time.
hero token that roll.
Okay, I will take
yeah.
back that then. Thank you. In that case, you're going to get the perfect outcome that you could have gotten from
Sucker.
Aaron, you son of a bitch.
Budge.
I'm putting a team together. You in?
No.
Hero token.
Oh, is it heroic?
It's heroic.
Then yeah, I'm in.
My man. You son of a bitch. Fuck.
What did you?
Oh, it's because you're so tall, man. You son of a bitch.
Yeah, let's try that. We can do one more. Yeah.
You son of a bitch. It's close.
We'll workshop it.
Yeah.
We're running out of day.
All right.
I'm going to use
so
one for the next
in
one.
that case, Grin says, "Yeah, Oriel is not going to be happy. You know what? F- that bitch." He's like, "I'm coming with you. Yeah, I'm coming with you." And Aaron says, "I mean, I don't have my hammer anymore, but I could come with you, I suppose, as well, because these hands are pretty useful on their own. How's it treating you, by the way?" And he puts his arm around you as you get on the thing, and he goes, "Mom, mother, father, don't worry, we'll be back."
It is funny. You just rewind just a
I love it so much.
It's so funny.
And he kisses his mum on the forehead, and he grabs his dad in a big hug and kisses him on the forehead. He has to kind of get down to him because he's a dwarf.
What's the matter? The CIA got you pushing too many pencils?
Looking after my hammer, I see.
No.
Oh, did I ruin it?
No, you've ruined it. Listen to me.
Yeah.
Fucking listen to me.
Okay, here we go.
This is my hammer.
Yes, ever since you won it from me.
Granddad gave it to me rightfully.
You won it when you beat me
I'm
in a
not
fight.
getting into this.
Okay.
I am not.
We should just
I am
go.
not getting into this.
I can't leave though. I'm on a box. So.
All right.
Just quick note.
I love you so much. If you could lock up the shop for me, that's good. I've got to help my baby bro with his problems.
This is going really well. Just
make sure to tell the rest of Scotland about all the problems that I'm saving them from. All right, let's go, brother.
So we get Grin and Aaron.
You got Grin and Aaron on board with a 20. All right, you have time.
Bodger just gets on and just punches the chair like.
You have time for another?
Okay, so those are f***ing chucker.
Do we want that fish slush? That sounds
Like if we went, we could get fish slush and which
how much does the
is
fish
fish slush
cost?
with them or fish slush with four families?
The four families.
Okay, let's go 4 families and fish slush.
Okay, so you're going for the 4 families and fishlish. Is that agreed?
Agreed.
All right, so back on the wagon. The wagon increases in size to accommodate Grin and Aaron now.
Aaron.
And then you are, let's see, you're driving along the coast, and then you're on top of a rickety cliff, and then you're
Been there around.
down through some underdark caverns, and then before you know it, she pulls up outside of. Let's see, it would be in the Delarine. It would be in the final destination where you went in the Philvin Island arc with the 5-pointed star island, essentially.
Yeah.
Before we get into anything, let's see how it goes ultimately, because then we can lean into it.
19?
16.
Oh,
16 is good unless you want to hero point it for a 20.
I mean, we're using
This
them.
might be the last one we can get to go
Might be the
to.
last one.
Oh, 16's pretty good.
16's
We might
good.
get one more.
Okay, let's go. There's 16 and then
Okay.
get one more.
Yeah.
There's no other hero tokens that we used?
No.
I think you've used them all. All right, so 16 is in the mostly saved category. So you see when you get there that there is quite obvious evidence of.
Or you could use your hero token to get to
Lakothics.
one more.
Quite obvious evidence of Lakothics' involvement here. Like the Dark Lord's power has grown to a degree. You're getting very close to the end of the 24 hours now, and there's destruction about you. The Phantasmo house was already kind of a mind-bendy thing to look at because they were showing off about all of their innovative magical designs and things. It was upside down and 4-dimensional, if you remember, and it was all sorts of weird stuff.
And we go back,
Now
go,
it's-
we've come back to stay!
Like, oh God, no!
Did you top up your milk?
Oh no, I
Jokes, joking.
I
Something much
would
worse is
prefer the
happening.
tentacles, to be honest.
Joking. Well, way worse. The world's ending.
Yeah. So way worse.
Right, that is much worse.
The Dark Lord that we were telling you about when we were here last is we've finally defeated all of his patrons, and he's coming through to destroy
Right.
Azerim, and we need to stop him.
I see. Well, Zaza should go with you. Zaza's like, oh, Father, do I have to? He's like, no, you definitely need to go with you. So Zaza's going to join you with 16. Let's see who else. I think basically one person from each family with that one. The Laddergeeps, Lorna Laddergeep will come with you. Brit's character from the Isolation games. So we've got Zaza, we've got Ladageeps, we've got the Sandanas and Eldrins. I'd have to look back onto my notes to see who's from best. Those is probably best to come with you. But Owen Sandana maybe. Oh no, he's the big fat guy. The one that owned the ship that was in the cliff face.
Yeah.
That guy will come with you. And then whichever one of the Eldrins is appropriate will come with you as well. And then while they're like, you arrived just in time for dinner. We've got a traveling what do they call them? A fish list salesman who's making us some. Fish, would you like to partake? It's very expensive. I'll warn you. It's about 100 gold. It's about 100 gold.
I don't have that. So I'm gonna need you guys to get me.
Gold?
I have 400 gold.
I got 474.
You pay for it.
How about we split it?
No.
Who's paying what?
Okay, I'll do 200, you do 200.
So the two of you are paying 200 each. They shout you a
I'm doing
very
that
expensive
thing
fish
where I'm like, oh, do I have my...
It's oh no, is anybody gonna where did I? They've already got it, it seems.
Thank you. Oh, let me.
You're on a very tight schedule with the Magic Temple Wagon and the increasing Larkathek Doom, but the guy's still like, well, just one moment, we're almost there. And he's rolling them in gold dust, if you remember. And then he got a dragon to come out and scorch them just right.
And the bees.
Dips it in the stomach acid of a hill giant or whatever else we said. And he got, I think he brought in a griffin to decapitate and took a little bit of blood from it.
And then he used the honey from the bees and then burnt the hive.
And then burnt the hive so that it can never be used again. He's doing that for each one. And he goes, that's one of them.
Oh God, can you hurry up?
We should go somewhere else and come back.
Are these also tight little
Yeah, they were quite small as well, weren't they?
They were also like a teeny little amount.
Ooh, yummy.
Ooh, I love fish lish.
Yeah, I love fish lish.
4 fish lish, please.
Yeah,
of your finest.
Thank you very much.
I am excited.
So how long is it? We're in a bit of a rush.
40 minutes.
40 minutes.
Like for all of them each.
Oh, guys, we do not have. Do we have that time?
Can you hurry that? Can you hurry that up just a little bit?
Do you have any other assistants who can?
What's that? 40 times 4. That's 80, 160
Yeah,
minutes.
160 minutes. That's too long. We don't have that time.
We don't have time.
Just hurry it up.
Yeah.
Normal fish lish. Just
Oh yeah, you see that tentacle poking through the sky? That's kind of what we're fighting.
Yeah.
So if you could just
maybe don't burn the hive and kill the bees. Do that later. Just put the honey on first.
Okay. How long do you think now? Still 40 minutes. Hasn't changed.
Yeah.
All right. Once.
I just swallow the whole one.
Great.
You've got no other life bars. I'm not bringing you back another time. All right. Once you've indulged in your hero's feast, unfortunately you are out of time for any more. Thankfully, you managed to squeeze in enough time for one more.
Now,
who's next?
There's like a couple of options. We either go and see your family, we're nearby,
the Blade Songs.
or which also gets us Clem and Clem's mother, or we go to the giants, which gets us the fire giants and the cloud giants.
Yeah, your remaining options your remaining best options. There's plenty of other people you could visit that I kind of just ignored because they weren't as important, like they weren't big characters in the game so far. But your big ones that as I saw it was Vanessa, Alfie, the Druids, and the Rangers Guild. Honkit the Unicorn, Conrow, Frogs, Bullywugs, and Froghemoth, and everything that Conrow is currently residing over.
I'd kind of love to go to Conrow as well.
The Blade Songs, Clem, Anna, and the Elven University, or Baroness Varzagri and the Kuznesh clan.
Damn it.
You only have the time for one more. Who's going to be the most important to warn and or...
warning the giants.
Because anybody you don't warn as well might be in for a rough awakening when in like 10 minutes when Larkathek comes through.
Froggy?
For the gag, I kind of want that.
Yeah, I
So
think
for
we
the gag?
kind of want
For the lols?
For the lols.
The Blade Songs would be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good that you say that because the unicorn's pretty useful against things like celestials are good against that. That's taken into account. Also, the thing that you didn't have with any of the others. Yes, you've got powerful things like a Jabberwock and a very good monk and stuff. But the thing that Conrow and the Frogs is good for is like militia, mass numbers.
Oh, yeah.
Like if you hadn't gone to them, you wouldn't that wouldn't be accounted for if you don't have like dispensable bullywugs.
Just take on.
Conrow essentially has infinite bullywugs to just be like, here's a bullywug. All
Okay.
right. So you jump back on the temple wagon. There's now enough room for the 4 people from the 4 families. Now it keeps expanding and growing, and there's extra compartments sticking out the sides.
We're hopefully about to get a whole army in here. So.
Potentially. You no longer have any hero point tokens
no.
left. You don't have your things to use. You do have a lucky. Maybe I'd allow you to use this for that.
After us, yep.
You arrive in the in Ewelin Swamp. Ewelin wetlands. It's returned to being the wetlands that it was before the hags took over.
The rot.
Cutting to the rot. Long story short, obviously you make your way through the bullywugs. Seeing you guys arriving, like good to be back. You make your way to the presence of King Lord Sir Conrad. My speech therapy has been coming along quite nicely.
It's certainly not disgusting at all.
Oh,
Hey, but that was shit. Yeah, that's fine. You're shit.
My name is Bob. My hips are all seized up.
Holy shit. That's all we needed, was just that guy.
Give me a clue. Anything useful?
Give you a clue. If you die in this fight, you all die.
Do you want to see me behind the DM screen? Well, we've got a one-shot over on Viva Plus. Hit it right there and you can see what it's like having me as the DM.